Okay, you recording now? Okay, this is Sitka. He's going to have his first big bath. Okay, the things you need, besides the shampoo, make sure that since he is a puppy, that you're only using the puppy shampoo, because it won't burn their eyes, won't be a problem for their skin. Okay, and then another thing you want to do when you're brushing them out is I always use this kind of a brush. It's nice and wide toothed, and you just do that. And then if you're doing just little sections of fur just at a time, just like that, okay? And then you can also use this type of slicker and just brush down with the direction of the coat. If you want to clean out the fur, then there's this thing you can push and the excess fur comes out. So he's ready for his bath. That's what he's telling me. Oh, baby. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in the water. When you're putting your puppy in the water, I always make sure he's got a tub that's already pre-filled and the water is warm, not too hot, not too cold. Now I'm going to go ahead and put him in it real gentle. What a good boy. What a good boy. Yes, you're not too thrilled about that, are ya? Come on. That's my boy. Okay, and I've got a little sprayer here. And I want to check the sprayer, make sure the water is warm enough. It doesn't feel warm enough. Okay, is it warming up? You want to turn it up just a wee bit. Yeah, what a good boy. That's better, much better. I'm going to get him nice and wet. If he's not sure what to think, I'm going to hold him. Oh, what a good boy you are. And Mommy's little wetsy Betsy. Yeah. Okay. Now let's set you back down in there. Good boy. Good boy. Now the wash rag I use to wash their face. I just want to get him really wet before I start lathering him up. Yes. Oh, my darling. Oh, Mama's baby. Yeah. You're not real happy. Yeah. Yeah, just hang on to me, okay? So we're just going to do this bath like this for him. Yes. Oh. Little baby boy. Yes, I'm going to get his tail nice and washed off. What a good boy. And I notice the puppies seem to relax the minute you start massaging them and they're not hearing that spray of the water. They begin to relax, and I keep them real close to me.
You don't have a cup.
I don't have a cup, and I should have brought that. So next time I'll make sure I got my cup ready. So since I don't have a cup that I could just drop on him, and rinse him, then I'll just have to use the wash rag for that. Yeah, you like that, don't ya? Mama's precious boy. And I'm just going to wash each little foot as I go. I'm holding you. Well, I'm not going to lose you. Yes. I think the biggest fear that your puppies have when they're in a tub of water is drowning. It's just an instinctual fear, yes. I'm not going to let that happen. No, I've got you. Yes. So you definitely want to develop that trust between you and your puppy while you're bathing them. Oh, what a good boy. Yes, Mommy's got you. Mommy's got you. Yes. Oh, pretty baby. And the reason why I like to wash my puppies in a tub is that it gets cold. I don't care what the temperature is. When you're wet, you get cold. So I like to keep them warm, making sure their feet and their little bottoms are in a nice tub of warm water. Yes, does that feel better? Oh, that's my boy. So he's starting to relax right into his little tub bath, just like any baby should. After a while, I got you. Yes, Mommy has you. That's my baby boy. And what I want to do is kind of wash his head. And I never put his head or face in the water. This is all going to be done with the washcloth. And I will get about as wet as he is by the time I'm done with this bath. Usually I'm explaining why the soap doesn't get right into his coat because of the excessive lanolin that all these puppies have to help wick away the weather and the wetness. But his hair is kind of long, and it seems to be easier to cut through with the soap than the others, so he didn't have that excessive lanolin that I'm used to fighting with. So now I want to go ahead and wash his lower legs. Can I hold you like this? That's my boy. Kind of, ooh, well that didn't work. He's gotten to be such a big boy, it's hard for me to handle. Sit right there like that for me, okay? Sit right there. That's my boy. Okay. Now I've got it. God, he's really putting up with me. What a good boy. Yes, you are. You're Mommy's good boy. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to get every little toe. Yes. Mama's got you. Okay, now let's get back in here. Man, I'm wetter than he is. Come here, I got you. I got you. Yes, Mommy's got you. Mama's got you. So I'm trying to stay just as close as I can. Come here. Come here. Yes, I've got you. And then what I'm going to do is just turn this water on and put it right next to him so he won't hear the sound. There we go. Now it's right on his body, and he's not hearing the spray. That's what really freaks out your puppy, is the sounds of the spray. But the feeling of this warm water on his body, I think feels pretty good because he seems to be relaxing. Yeah, what a good boy. What a good boy. What a wetsy betsy boy. I gotcha. My boy, I gotcha. Oh, baby. Am I getting you wet?
No, not yet.
Okay. One more little spray on your chest. That's my boy. That's my boy. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, yes. Are you making those little sounds, those little grunting sounds? Oh, he looks so pathetically wet. Yes, you are. You're my pathetic little boy. Oh, baby, we're done. Let me feel you now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that all the soap is off of him. Yeah. Squeegee him out. Maybe he needs a little more spray on this side, so I'll turn it on underwater. And bring it up here, just to spray the excess soap off. Good boy, I gotcha. Okay. What a good boy. Yes, you are. You're Mommy's good boy. And all the dogs are singing to him too, I guess.
Maybe they want a bath.
What's that?
Maybe they want a bath.
Yeah, right. Yes.
That's Sitka's first bath.
This is Sitka's first bath. And what I want to do is wash his face. Here. Yeah, and I'll get his ears done with a paper towel later. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is really dry him up, and then you'll see what it looks like when he gets a blow dry and a brush out. So this is the bath, and I'm going to get him dry now.